In this video, we are going to be talking about the double definite integral. Double definite integral. How do we solve double definite integral? Let's take for an example. We have a question like 1, 0, and x 0 of x squared plus y squared dy dx. In this case, how are we going to go about this? Previously we have learned about single definite integral and we know how to go about that. Very, very easy. But in this case, we now have double definite integral. Now, we are going to be doing something that we refer to as partial integration. Partial what? Partial integration. We are going to be integrating with respect to some things. Now, what the first thing you are going to do is locate what you are going to integrate first. Locate what you are going to what you're going to integrate first. Draw a line from here to here. Draw a line from this side to this side. Then draw a line from here to here. You understand? Which means integrate this one first, followed by the integration with this respect. Which means I'm integrating with respect to y first. You understand? Now, how am I going to do that? I'm going to integrate upper limit x, lower limit 0 of x squared plus y squared dy. Then I'm going to integrate 1, 0 with respect to x. So the first one I'm doing is this with respect to y. Now, since it is with respect to y, I have to understand that this x squared that is here is the same thing as x squared y raised to power 0. You understand? Since I'm integrating with respect to x, I'm going to understand that this is the same thing as x squared y raised to power 0. You understand? Now, since I have that established, I can say that my integral x squared y raised to power 0 plus y squared dy integral of upper limit x lower limit 0, that's what I'm doing. And the second one is integral of 1 upper limit 1 lower limit 0 of the x. How am I going to do that? The next thing is, let me now integrate this particular one. In integrating x squared y, I'm only integrating with respect to y because it is the y. I'm integrating with respect to what? With respect to only y. You understand? Which means x squared will stay constant, which means that is x squared y raised to power 0 will now become what? Will now become y raised to power 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 1 plus y squared 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. Upper limit x, lower limit 0. I'm still having 1, 0 dx in this case. You understand? So I'm integrating only with respect to y, nothing more than that. You understand? So the next thing is what? The next thing is I'm going to be having x squared multiplied by what? Y, right? Plus y raised to power 3 over 3. You understand? Upper limit x, lower limit 0. So anywhere I see y, I'm going to put x. That's just the meaning. Anywhere I see y, I'm going to put x minus. Anywhere I see y, I'm going to put 0. So that is equals to what? That is x squared multiplied by, instead of y, I'm going to write x plus x is power 3 divided by 3 minus x is power 2 multiplied by 0 plus 0 divided by 3. And this whole thing is going to give me 0. X squared times x is going to give me x raised to power 3. So the answer is x raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 3 over 3. And if I look for the LCM, which is 3, I'm going to be having 3x raised to power 3 plus x raised to power 3. That is equals to what? That's equals to 4x raised to power 3 over 3. Right? Now, remember that I'm still having what? I'm still having upper limit 1, 0 dx here. I'm still having upper limit 1, 0 dx here. Right? Which means now that I've integrated the first time, the next thing is to integrate the second time. Reintegrate with respect to what? With respect to x. You understand? So if I reintegrate with respect to x, I'm going to be having what? I'm going to be having reintegrate with respect to x 1, 0, 4x raised to power 3 divided by 3 of what? Of dx. I can bring out this 4 over 3 outside. So I'm going to be having what? 4 over 3 integral of 1, 0 x raised to power 3 dx. And if I should integrate x to the power 3, I'm going to be having what? That is 4 over 3 multiplied by x to the power 4 over 4. Then upper limit 1, lower limit 0. You understand why I got x to the power 4 over 4? Because that is x to the power 3 plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1, right? So I'm going to be having that is equals to 4x raised to the power 4 divided by what? Divided by 12. Upper limit 1, lower limit 0. So the next thing is anywhere I see, I'm going to put 1. Anywhere I see x, I'm going to put. So that's equals to what? That's equals to 4 multiplied by 1 squared over 12 minus 4, 0 squared over 12. So that's equals to what? That's equals to 4 over 12. And that's equals to 1 over 3 as my answer. So that's how to solve question when it comes to double definite integral. You understand? When it comes to double definite integral, that's how to solve. Let us take for an example. Let us take another example. Let's say we have x here, 0 here, y here, 0 here. Then we said x plus y dy dx, or let us say dx dy in this case, dx dy. How do we do that? The first thing I will do, draw a line from here to here, a line from here to here. So we are going to differentiate, integrate with respect to x first, then with respect to y. So in that case, I'm going to integrate y, upper limit what? Upper limit y, lower limit 0, right? Upper limit y, lower limit 0 of x plus y dx. Then upper limit x, lower limit 0 of dy. So what am I going to do in this case? Remember that I'm differentiating with respect to x in this case, which means the y that is here is the same thing as y x raised to power 0. You understand? Since it is respect to x. So I'm going to be having the same thing as what? I can write it as what? I can write it as I'm integrating y x raised to power 0. You understand? So that is not q x raised to power 0. So if I integrate this one, I'm going to be having what? X raised to power 2 over 2, right? Plus y x raised to power 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1, right? Upper limit y, lower limit 0. You understand? Upper limit y, lower limit 0. So the next thing is what? I'm going to be having x squared over 2 plus x y, upper limit y, lower limit 0. You understand? Anywhere I see x, I'm going to put what? I'm going to put y, which means this is y squared over 2 plus x. Instead of x, I'm going to put y. That is y multiplied by y. That is equals to y squared as well. So I'm going to write y squared. Abi? So if I add it together now, I'm going to be having y squared plus 2y, and that's going to give me 3y squared over 2, right? Remember, I still have something like upper limit x, lower limit 0, right? Upper limit x, lower limit 0 of the y in this case. You understand? So the next thing is I'm going to integrate with upper limit x, lower limit 0 of 3y squared over 2, the what? The y. So the next thing is what? The next thing is I can put out this 3 over 2 outside. So I'm going to have 3 over 2 integral of y squared dy, upper limit x, lower limit 0. So the next thing is what? If I integrate with respect to y, I'm going to be having 3 over 2 multiplied by y raised to power 3 over 3, right? Upper limit x, lower limit 0. Anywhere I see y, what am I going to put? X. That is 3 over 2 multiplied by x raised to power 3 over what? Over 3. Which means my answer equals to what? Equals to 3x raised to power 3 divided by 6 as my answer for this particular question. So that's how to solve question when it comes to double definite integral. The next class we are going to be looking at, we are going to continue on the partial and integration by parts. Thank you and God bless you.